In 2014, Huawei first tried to get into the Brazilian market with a new smartphone, but its strategy did not work, and the company left after a few months. Now Huawei is back. This month it launched its P30 and P30 Lite models with high-resolution cameras and hopes Brazil will help propel the firm to become the worldwide market leader of smartphones. In the first quarter of 2019, Huawei was the second biggest smartphone seller worldwide, overtaking Apple but still behind Samsung. In Brazil, the ranking is led by Samsung, with Motorola second, followed by LG and Apple. Numbers recorded before Huawei was blocked by the US. This time, Huawei is betting on the high-end market, unlike 2014, when the company focused on cheaper handsets for entry-level consumers.
We are coming to Brazil with solid investments in order to reach the premium market and establish our brand, and then we will spread to other tiers in different segments.
What's the importance of Brazil on Huawei's global strategy?
We are very close to the #1 vendor. If you consider that these numbers, we don't have Brazil, we have a potential market of more than 40 million units a year. Brazil is one of the top 4 markets in the world. Brazil, for sure, is going to have a very relevant contribution for the global numbers.
Now, I'd like to get to a point that's been on headlines all over the world, the discussions between Google for the use of Android and Huawei. How does that play into your strategy? Is that a concern?
So we are discussing this issue internally. We are working hard. So I believe in the next days and weeks, we're going to have new statements about it. But what I really want to say is that for the phones and the models we have right now, there is no impact at all. Our operation continues running without any issue.
The Huawei handsets available in Brazil may well be equal to competitors when it comes to technology. But the Chinese face the challenge of getting their brand recognized and trusted by Brazilian consumers.
Percepção de marca da Huawei e das fabricantes chinesas que aqui estão chegando.
The brand awareness of Huawei and of other Chinese manufacturers coming to Brazil remains something yet to be developed. Nowadays, they represent less than 1% of the market, and they have to deal with consumers that don't yet have such a positive view of Chinese makers in this industry.
Huawei faces a global challenge as it tries to cope with the US decision to punish the company on national security concerns, but still hoping this will not hinder its growth in new markets in Brazil. Paulo Cabral, CGTN, São Paulo.